are live once again, talking TV with Whedon. How does it do?
I was doing pretty good. For once, I actually am caught up on all the shows before the day of this show. So I am
Sweet.
I'm pleased with myself that I was able to do that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let's get started with last week's Expanse.
I don't know. It's just with the show getting canceled, my enjoyment for the show has now been hampered. I mean, I still enjoy the show, but I don't want to get too excited because when the finale happens, we realize that we're not, whether it's going to be a cliffhanger or not, we're not going to get a resolution.
Yeah, we are.
Well, no, it still hasn't been picked up yet.
It's
Amazon
getting picked up by Amazon.
Amazon said that they are. I don't. Amazon is interested in picking it up, but it's not a sure thing yet. So I will
It's a
not.
short thing.
I would not get my hopes up until I hear it from the horse's mouth.
It's a short thing. The Amazon CEO was pissed off that they lost a bid to begin with.
The
So
Amazon.
Amazon will get it.
Well, even if Amazon does pick it up, I'm actually kind of surprised by that because Netflix has exclusive streaming rights internationally.
Yeah, but Amazon had the streaming rights in the US.
Okay, all right. Well,
So
then that explains it. But still, no. So the CEO of Amazon was pissed off that the show got axed.
yeah.
Well, then I think you might be right. I think it actually will get picked up because if the CEO of Amazon loves the show, he's going to try to find a way to get it into his streaming service.
Of course, and then he knows it's
Yeah,
going to bring more eyes and all that other stuff.
yeah.
They'll have that and Lord of the Rings. Oh, forget about it.
Oh, do they still have the Tick and Jean-Claude Van Johnson?
Jean-Claude Van Johnson, I believe, was canceled,
Shit. Okay.
and as far as the Tick, I think it got renewed for a second season. I just don't know.
Okay. Well,
But let's talk about the episode. God damn it!
okay. I thought it was a pretty cool episode overall. I like how Bobby was like leading the hybrid. She was like shooting it to get its attention, having a chaser. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was probably the best part of the entire episode. And then when I know I'm going out of place here, but then there was also the part where Prax finally caught up to his daughter, and Amos was with him, and they found the doctor, and Prax was going to shoot the doctor, and and of course Amos said like, "Hey, you're not that guy." And then it was just Amos and the doctor, and he says like, "I am that guy." Takes the
Yeah.
gun, shoots him in the head, and I'm like, "Of course, of course." Before Amos even said it, I said it out loud. I am that guy. I knew Amos was gonna do that.
No, the episode overall was phenomenal. I like, I get what's her name, Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby Harper.
Bobby and the proto molecule
Hmm.
going back and all that. His hesitation to do stuff to her.
Well, I think he was more curious than anything,
Maybe.
because that hybrid particular was Katoa, the
Uh,
girl's friend. That was Katoa. So I think he was more curious. I think the hybrids are starting to inhibit certain levels of intelligence, where they might be eventually going into an intelligent life form.
maybe, but to see the interesting thing was the ending of the episode.
Oh, with that ship, that thing that looked like a ship coming out of Venus.
Yeah. Look, you want to know what it really looked like? It looked like a jellyfish.
It kind of did actually. Yeah, it kind of did look like a jellyfish.
But that's Julie Mao. And what's his face?
Miller.
Miller. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens there. See, that's what really got me like, hold up, man. We got this revelation happening at the end, and they want to cancel this fucking show? No.
I don't understand why they're even canceling. Well, no, never mind. I think I do know why Sci-Fi is canceling the show, and that's because it's too expensive. I
Well,
mean,
they're
no,
not the ones paying for it.
they're not.
No, they weren't paying for it all of the cost. I read an article where the viewership has been declining for it,
Uh-huh.
but come on, man, you still got to take into account the streaming numbers that it's pulling in as far as
Mm.
on Amazon.
Well, I mean, clearly it's not doing well on like live, like cable or satellite,
But a lot of
but
people don't watch live TV.
they don't. Do you think it would work better as a streaming show?
It is going to have. That's what I believe. It's a show like this. Honestly, should have it benefits more from having all. Ooh, how many episodes do they get? 10.
Uh, no, the Expanse is anywhere between 10 and 13 episodes each season.
So it just needs that Netflix motto. I don't know
Yeah,
if Amazon drops all their shows at once,
they don't.
but
Amazon doesn't. No.
see, they need to do that too. Going that week to week format sometimes hurts a show.
Yeah. Which is why I
But
think it should go with Netflix, but that's not going to happen.
well, we don't know. I mean, like I said, I believe Amazon's going to be the one to get it
Mm-hmm.
from all the reports I've been reading.
Yeah,
But you never know. Netflix could come in and save it at the last minute. Hopefully, hey.
maybe.
But other than
Okay.
that, what do you think of last week's Krypton?
I liked it. I thought it was cool. I only remember a few bits and pieces about it, but I remember that Brainiac finally showed himself. We get to see
Yeah, at the end of the episode.
we get to see what Brainiac looks like in all his glory, which I really like. I thought that was really cool. Let's see. Hmm.
Here's a theory that came to me while watching the episode.
Mm,
Okay, Seg is most likely going to be Zod's father, but the reason why he gets the Zod name is because he doesn't end up with her anymore.
oh, so what you're saying is that let's say for the sake of argument that this happens. Seg is betrothed to Lissa, but he fathers a child with Lyta, and Zod is that child.
Uh-huh. Because
Yeah.
remember, I believe it was that episode, Zod revealed that Seg is his father.
Hmm. So
And
he's
then at the end of
basically
the episode, you see Seg and Nissa kind of give each other the look, and then they start to kiss. And I know that wasn't kiss of desperation or kiss of gratitude.
to be honest, at this point, I'm actually kind of hoping that Seg gets with Lissa. I hope that happens.
Just doesn't happen.
Well, no, he's obviously going to father a child with Lyta, which will end up becoming Drew Zod. However, I think he should marry Lissa.
Okay, I got them confused.
Yeah,
I believe that's who he's going to stay with.
yeah, Lissa's going to be his wife, but he will father a child with Lyta.
And he'll have 2 kids, but it'll never come
He'll
into
have
records.
he'll have 3 children, two with Lissa and one with Lyta.
So I mean, dude, it's just all the writings on the wall, and then Zod was about to get murked if it wasn't for his daughter saving him.
Oh, when he was going up against Jaina.
Yeah, in the combat.
Yeah, in the combat, and then of course he yelled at his own mother, saying like, "You stole my honor." And I'm like, dude, she just saved your life because you were about to get killed by your own grandmother.
Yeah, but you realize, dude, their culture is so fucked because she gets saved by her brother. So her
Uh,
brother became a peasant while she became glory and all this other shit.
oh,
Those
that's right.
houses
Yeah,
work
the
bad.
guy with the eye, the messed up eye. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, so I kind of figured that when they first introduced him as a child, when they went into like the frozen waste as sort of like a rite of passage, and she was the one that survived. Since she left her brother there for dead and didn't actually kill him, I wouldn't be surprised if he had survived that. And guess what? He did survive. He's alive.
Yeah, but like I said, some messed up culture, boy.
Well, it's Krypton. It's a different planet than ours.
What the hell? There's cultures like that on this planet too.
There is, yeah. They have it's built on a caste system where you have like the different guilds, like the military guild, the legislative guild, the science guild, that kind of thing. And then you have the different houses, one that's focused on military, one that's focused on science. Like the House of L was focused as scientists, while the House of Zod were more like soldiers.
Like the dad, boy, that was funny. He's cruising, thinking he's getting away, and then he gets zapped, and ooh,
Ha! Yeah, I thought that was cool. Where he was just driving around in that skip going like
oh. Now let's just move over to that god awful Arrow finale.
Okay. I thought the Arrow finale was okay. I
Yeah.
didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either.
I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was just there. And honestly, I am so over this shitty writing. It is gotten so pathetic. It's like they need to figure out what they want to do. Don't compare your seasons to nothing else. You had a villain that should have been killed, but he ends up living to cause more problems next season. Oh God, it's like I don't want no more Dragon. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Dragon is most likely going to be the villain next season again.
He's not. It's the Longbow Hunters.
The Longbow Hunters are going to be the villains.
Yeah, but obviously Ricardo, what Diaz is still alive, so he'll have some part to do with it probably in the first half of the season,
Mhm.
and then oh whoop de doo, I am Green Arrow. Okay,
Well,
Iron Man, thank you very much for that show of spotlight.
Oliver is currently in Supermax prison. So how the hell do you think he's going to get out of there? Because there's no way he's going to be able to get broken out of Supermax.
When there's a will, there's a way.
I think what's going to happen is the Longbow Hunters are going to be more trouble than they can handle, and they're going to say like, "Hey, Oliver, come help us."
And honestly, dude, this whole Diggle Wiggle wanting to be the Green Arrow, homie needs to know his place. He'll never be an archer. He is just a guy with a gun.
Yeah, in order to be the Green Arrow, you need to be an archer and not somebody who uses a high-powered crossbow.
I mean, seriously,
Because
be
using a
happy
crossbow
being
is no
Spartan.
Yeah, using a crossbow is no different than using a gun. It handles the same way. The only difference is how it's loaded.
Yeah, so like I said, I thought the finale was weak, but overall,
I,
the whole season was weak.
I'm not surprised how Quentin died. You had told me that Quentin would not be coming back for the next season, so I was like, yeah, I am. I am. When he died, I was not surprised at all. I knew that they were either going to have him leave the city or they were going to kill him off, and killing him off was the more likely of the scenarios.
And you want to know what's really effed up, man?
What?
They need to just close that hospital down.
Oh yeah, that place ends up getting attacked all the damn time.
Not even about being attacked, dude. Everybody dies on the operating table.
Oh yeah. Well, I, I think that's just lazy writing. Because I mean, remember when Laurel got stabbed by Damien Dark, and she went through surgery, and everything seemed fine. She pulled through, everything was great, and then boom, something happened, and there were complications. I'm sorry, but just due to the time between when she officially died and when she was on the operating table, that's too long.
I
What
mean,
would
I
have
can
happened?
see Quentin having pacemaker problems, and that's how they lost him through surgery.
Yeah.
So I could buy him dying. Dude, it seems to be everybody in that hospital dies. But let's move over to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I liked Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I thought its finale was awesome.
Oh, God, the finale was pathetic.
No, it wasn't. It was cool.
No,
The
it
fight
was not.
the fight
I'm
scene between
sorry.
Daisy and Talbot was badass.
That was cool. That fight was cool. That sequence was cool. The fact that Fitch dies, but yet he's not dead, really stupid writing.
How is he not dead? He's obviously dead.
He's dead in present time right now.
Uh-huh.
But listen to what Gemma said. Oh, right now Fitch is sleeping in space, about to wake up in the future at the beginning of the season.
So he could like in Flash, the whole time remnant thing.
So again,
A temporal
stupid writing
duplicate.
on that particular part. Okay, Phil decides to retire. I'm cool with that. The fact that you made Baldy Mac the leader of Shield, I'm not cool with.
Well, he's better suited to lead them than Daisy is.
I agree.
Daisy was a horrible leader.
I agree, but honestly, dude, he is just not fit to lead neither. He shows too much compassion. You can't show that much compassion as a boss.
No, you can't. You need to have an equal amount of firmness and compassion.
So him, no. And then the fact that, where to next, boss? Fly by sunset bullshit. Come on, man. You could have gave me a better series finale than that.
It's not a series finale, it's a season finale.
But they wrote it as a series finale thinking they weren't going to be renewed.
Yeah, well, that's why it was filmed that way, is because it was going to be, it was sort of like going off into the proverbial sunset.
Which I just didn't care for it. It didn't knock the season down. It's just this episode, I didn't like it too much for that particular reason. And then the fact that they didn't even touch on anything that happened with Infinity War. Some of them fools should have just disappeared. But no. Again, more lazy writing and not see this disjointed universe is getting annoying.
You know what was a good example of lazy writing in this season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? The guy with the scar, the pilot. Apparently, he was supposed to be killed by Ada last season. Remember? He shot her, knocked her to the ground, and then he turned around saying like, oh, she's dead. She got up with like glowing holes out of her, and she ran after him and it went off camera. So everybody assumed he was dead. But then he came back this season, and they kept like talking about the story that he was talking about, but we never got any details. They never told us what actually happened to him, how he got that scar.
Dude, it was just, I don't know. I expect, and that's why they're probably not coming back until the summertime.
Well, I think that also might have something to do with us, for them being able to do like a resolution for Infinity War Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they don't have to worry about the whole dusting and all that other shit.
Yeah, but here's my question. Okay, so Fitz is dead, technically, but if Infinity War was to be, let's say, restored and all the lives that were killed came back, would Fitz be one of the lives that would come back?
See, here's the problem. We don't know if he would have been dusted or not.
Exactly. The only people that would come back would be the ones that were dusted. The people that died like how Fitz died, they'd still be dead.
Yeah. Don't expect Loki to come back. He's a dead mofo.
Oh no. I think Tom Hiddleston is done with the character.
I don't think he wants to be done, but he understands the writing.
Yeah.
But oh boy, what'd you think about Westworld?
I liked it a lot more than I thought I would.
Right?
I got to admit the subtitles did get a little boring at times because I just got tired of reading. But no, I liked how the guy had mentioned saying like, what was it, the blonde woman with the snake tattoo and her partner, who is Maeve's boyfriend, I guess. They're saying like, they're us. I was like, of course they are. You try writing 300 narratives.
You plagiarized us. No. All I did was copy and paste.
Yeah, pretty much. And I thought that was cool because the music that was even playing in the background during the whole heist narrative, it was the same music that was played during the Westworld aspect of it, only with a more Asian type feel to it.
No, the episode, I honestly wish we didn't have to deal with Dolores.
To be honest, I have to say the weakest parts of this episode were Dolores' scenes, and that's it. I did the stuff that took place in Shogun World. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. But whenever it like cut to Dolores and Teddy, I was like, "Oh, come on!" I was tempted to fast forward through it. I didn't, but I was tempted to.
No, we like we discussed on Sunday. I just feel, dude, Cyclops can't catch a break.
No, I have expected her to kill him instead of rewriting his code.
That's basically killing him.
Eh.
I mean, the only good thing he got out of it was one night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, android on android sex. Yeah.
What a way to go.
Oh yeah.
That is weird. Thinking about that.
It is weird. It is. It's really weird. But
oh man, like I said, dude, the episode was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed Shogun World. The reading really didn't bother me. I wish we spent more time there, honestly, than doing what they did back and forth between the two worlds. I didn't care for it.
Yeah, I would have to say the episode was, let's say, half good, half bad. The good half was the Shogun World scenes, while the bad half was Dolores and Teddy.
Yeah, so now we can move over to Sunny. What do you think about Into the Badlands?
I liked it. I thought it was a good episode. I'm not surprised that MK decided to stay with Pilgrim because, and to be honest, I like how Pilgrim told MK, under no circumstances are you going to kill Sonny. I forbid it. And I was like, okay, thank you. Even though I don't think MK is going to listen to you. I don't think
Yeah,
as soon as Sonny shows up at the temple, MK is going to go straight for him. And Sonny is not going to have any idea why MK is going to try to kill him. Because as far as Sonny is concerned, he's still on good terms with MK.
yeah, but we'll see come next week. Because,
Yeah,
dude, this season so far has been excellent.
it has so far. I like the old woman, the witch in that busted up cargo plane. I liked her. I hope we see her again. And a part of myself actually thought that she might be Bajay's mother. Just the banter between the two of them, how Bajay kept brushing her off, going like, "Oh, whatever. Don't trust this woman." I could have sworn that she was his mother.
Yeah, but that's the way Bajay is.
Yeah. The more I watched it and the more I saw their interactions, the more I began to realize that they are not related.
Oh no, dude. There's a lot more to Sun. I really hope this gets renewed for a fourth season.
Oh, it probably will.
I mean, I really want a resolution to Sunny's character.
Well, we don't
Because
know what resolution we would even need yet.
Well, because you notice that he's also a dark warrior, but somehow,
He's a
somewhere, he's
catalyst.
suppressing
He's a
the
catalyst.
energy. Yeah, he's suppressing it, and that's why he has to go meet up with Pilgrim. I thought Pilgrim was the big bad of the season, but he
No.
might not be.
Actually, I think out of everyone, the Minerva, Chow, Pilgrim, I think Pilgrim is the least evil out of all of them. To be honest, when he first showed up, I was like, oh, great, we have another religious zealot coming in. He's obviously going to be a bad guy. And I'm like, oh, okay, so maybe not. Yeah, I don't think Pilgrim's going to be the bad guy. If anything, I think it's going to be Chow. But I think Chow is already the bad guy or villain. And when it comes to Minerva or the Widow, I am still not sure about her. I know at the end of last season that it was shown as her becoming the bad guy or the bad girl, whatever, the villain, the antagonist. Um, but this season it looks like that she's sticking to her guns and she's actually like trying to do good for these people. She even went to the refugee camp and saved the refugees.
Well, because you
So
want to keep loyalty.
yeah, so I don't think Minerva is a good person. I think that she is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, she's
Uh,
there. I mean, it's just a matter of. See, I'm not sure if they're going to split the season because I know this season was getting, I believe, 15 episodes. So I think whenever Fear the Walking Dead goes on break, they're going to go on break and then come back when that comes back.
okay.
But man, when is Vikings coming back?
Not until June.
Oh, it's in June. Oh,
Hmm.
cool. That's only 2 weeks away.
Yep. Actually, you know what? Let me double check. It's either going to be June or July. I could have sworn the whole preview to the second half of the season, it said it was coming back in June, but I'm not sure. Let me guess. We're in season 5 of Vikings, right?
Yeah, but how did you react to Supergirl this week?
Didn't care for it. Oh my God. I absolutely hated the episode. Oh my
Oh,
God. It was so stupid.
I'm not gonna go as far as to say I hated it because it had elements of okayness,
Yeah.
but oh god, I get it, Ruby. You're upset. You feel betrayed. Your mama's a supervillain. Get over yourself. Oh, just elements, dude. Yeah, you know. All right,
No,
James. All right, James. I understand. You had issues growing up as a kid.
oh no,
Okay.
that whole thing. I mean, it's with James talking to Lena about his experience of the first time that he was arrested, that he had handcuff put on him. Gotta admit, I didn't like that scene at all. The reason why is because that scene, that entire section of narrative, has an ulterior motive. It's
Hmm.
political. It's a political motive, which further proves that that Supergirl is most definitely a show that tailors or like teases the social justice warriors. I'm sorry. No, it's part of the reason why I've hated this season for the most part.
Oh boy. Yeah. Let's. Yeah. Whatever. Season. So far, it's been bad.
Yeah, I don't like
Now,
this season.
let's move over to another show that honestly had a weak finale.
Flash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Flash's finale was so dumb.
To be honest,
We
the
have
only
to beat the thinker in his mind.
well, that actually kind of makes sense because going into his mind would pretty much be the only way to be able to take on somebody who is super intelligent. But no, the only thing that I really liked, there's only two things that I liked about this finale. Ralph coming back. I knew he was going to come back. I knew he wasn't dead.
Dude, but
But
that team is just too big, bro. They got to start like
no, Ralph's not coming back next season, as far as I
doing
know.
something.
But and then of course we have Nora.
Oh yeah, the daughter.
Yeah, everyone thought that she was going to be Dawn. Thing is, Dawn is one of Iris and Barry's children. However, Nora
Is it?
is no, in the comics, Barry does have a daughter named Nora, but it's not his daughter with Iris. It's with
No, it's with someone else.
it's with one of the Green Lanterns, Jessica Cruz. But
So
but what was I gonna say? No, I like that her name is Nora because she's named after Barry's mother. I like that a lot. And apparently, what she did wrong is she came to the past to save Barry and Iris, even though I think she might have been told by her father not to travel back in time.
I don't think that's the reason she came back in time. I think it's something else that happened in the future, and she's going to need his help, and that's why she came back in time. I mean,
Yeah.
we have to wait and see, but I mean, there were some elements of the episode that were cool, but honestly, the episode overall was weak. The season itself was kind of weak,
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as season 3 though.
but that seems to be a CW trait.
Yeah. Not well,
But
not true. Not true. Because season 3 of Legends of Tomorrow was awesome.
but see, there's a few exceptions. But you know that
Hell,
the one
season 3 of the 100 was awesome. Was awesome.
well, the one show you do enjoy is finishing next season.
Which is
iZombie.
no more seasons?
Season 5 will be its final season.
Ah, damn it. I
Hey,
love iZombie.
at least it's getting a resolution.
Yes, it is.
But
God damn it.
let's move over to everyone's favorite Blood Queen.
Blood Rena. Yeah.
She is fucking vicious.
Yes. And here's my theory about Dioza. Dioza is the leader of the prisoners, that former
Uh
Navy
huh.
SEAL. Yeah, I think that she and Octavia are going to develop a sense of mutual respect between the two of them. I don't think they're going to get into like some sort of like romance or anything like that, but I think that it's the relationship between Octavia and Dioza are going to be similar to like kings and like warlords on opposite sides of the battlefield, where they're trying to kill each other but they have a sense of respect for one another. And
Well, I
and, and,
believe
and if you
to your
and if you remember when Dioza was talking to Kane and drinking the tequila, she asked him, "Tell me about Octavia." And I think she's trying to learn about her enemy, learn her history, learn about who she is as a person, and that might cause her to respect Octavia.
Well, I believe she had respect for her once she saw her people shield her from that sandstorm.
Yeah.
Because she said it herself. You think these bunch of people would follow me into a storm? And Kane's like, nope. So that right there shows that Octavia has respect
Now
from this woman.
here's another theory. Do you think Dioza is going to be able to continue controlling the prisoners for very long?
I
Because
don't think
remember,
so.
because she is only one person against an army of prisoners that number in like 280 some odd prisoners.
I
She's out.
believe I believe she's going to lose them.
Yeah, she's
And
gonna
that's
lose
what's
them.
going to cause her to side with Octavia.
Mhm.
Because that one guy, like who's her number two somewhat,
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
he's about to rebel on her.
Yeah, I can see it coming. He doesn't fully trust her, and the second he sees his opening, he's gonna try to kill her. She will
Yep.
probably survive because she has Navy SEAL training, but she will most likely side with Octavia.
She's going to have to.
Yeah.
But
Well,
the one thing I'm not liking with Octavia is her disregard for life.
look, one thing that I mentioned is that I said was not to you but to somebody else is that Octavia had a certain way of life when they were in the bunker. The second that they left the bunker, that way of life changed, but yet she didn't. She's still holding on to the traditions that she set up over the course of 6 years in that bunker. But now that she's out in the open and on the surface, the game's changed. She has to adapt, and she's not adapting.
Yeah, I mean, threatening her brother,
Yeah,
ooh, that's harsh.
it's
And
it's a
then that
different game now.
evil look she gave Bellamy's girlfriend.
Well, it's Echo. Remember, Octavia and Echo are not on good terms.
Hey, but 6 years have passed. You know, some people got to do what they got to do.
Look, Echo might have moved on. She might have moved on because remember when they first went to the space station before Prime Fire hit, Echo and Bellamy weren't an item. They didn't become an item until a couple of years when they were on that space station.
Kind of
But
have no choice. I mean,
but
hey, you
they
got
didn't
to
have a
relieve
choice.
yourself.
You are correct. They didn't have a choice. However, Octavia has had 6 years to let that grudge build up. Octavia is the type of person to hold grudges.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Echo might be willing to forgive and forget, but Octavia, no,
Ooh, I
no.
agree. Well, there's no episode of the 100 next week. Don't know
Yeah,
why.
yeah, I know. We won't be getting a new episode until June 5th,
Don't understand that one.
which I think is bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, we'll still have a show.
Yeah, yeah. And did the 100 get renewed?
Yeah.
It did. Cool, fantastic.
So we'll be back Friday to discuss the news. And then starting Tuesdays, we'll be doing DVD reviews as well.
Ugh.
So don't, they're not going to be shitty ones. It's going to be movies we'll all enjoy.
Really, say
Yeah.
that to Proud Mary.
You didn't like it?
I hadn't watched it yet because it's not a movie I want to watch.
I thought it was interesting, so I'm waiting for you to finish so we can discuss it.
Fine, I will watch it maybe tomorrow or the day after or the day after that or the day after that or the day after that or 3 weeks down the road. I don't
No,
know.
you will get it done by Tuesday.
Okay, fine. I will watch it. I got nothing else going on.
Mhm. But you heard it here. We'll be back Friday. So until then, guys, don't forget to enjoy your entertainment. Like, share, subscribe, favorite, do all that fun stuff. Until next time, we're out.